Mike Zaleski and Reinhardt. We're going to drop the gloves right off the bat. Andre Pedon will go with Dustin Stevenson in the center circle. Two big boys, and Andre Pedon is one tough customer. As they lunge together, a short jab from Stevenson. Pedon holding him out at an arm's reach, got a right free. And then a left came from Stevenson. Pedon's helmet knocked off, and then Stevenson spun down to the ice. Washington fires, it's blocked down by Erickson. The rebound is kicked free. It's loose in the crease. A penalty coming, but they score. Bryce Van Brabant picks up the rebound, and Adirondack takes a 1-1 break for the Flames. Left side, Elson, wrist shot, shut down by Erickson. Rebound came free, and it rolls in. The Flames make it 2-0. Eskandori drifts back near side. Down to the goal line, he'll get it back. Kindori winds and shoots and scores. Mark Kindori makes it 3-0 Adirondack with a power play goal. Shinkarik dropped back off for Gauntz. In front, backed off a skate, nearly in the net, and a penalty coming in. To the slot for Kindori. Winding, slap pass near side, Berchi. All the way across, one-timer, knocked down, and they score. Drew Shore knocked down the shot from Stevenson and then put it around Eric Huskins. His shot blocked down in front. Jensen grabs it, steals it away, looks to shoot, he fired home.
How much difference did it was a physical game right from the beginning? I think it was close to 60 minutes in combined penalty tonight. Did you anticipate a physical game like that?
I think so. I mean, I think both teams play a pretty physical game. I don't think it was overly physical as far as hitting and that. There was obviously a few fights in the first period, but there was a lot of penalties called.
How big of a factor was that for you guys, the inability to stay out of the box? I mean, there were seven minors apiece.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of penalties called tonight. We're not usually a team that takes 7 minors, so I'll leave it at that. But their special teams obviously did a much better job than our special teams tonight, and there was a big difference in the game.
Kandari's goal late in the third, 5-on-3. Not necessarily a backbreaker, but a big factor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all big goals, but you go down 3 goals. Yeah, that was a big goal. I thought, I thought our power play didn't give us much momentum tonight. They went to the net hard. They got a couple goals by going to the net hard. And we missed some really good chances that I thought could have made a difference. And at this time of year, special teams and bearing down on tough pucks around the net play a big part of the game.
Were you satisfied with the team's effort? I know the score is 4-0, but it seemed like the effort was there.
Yeah, there was effort. I think for the most part, I think most of our guys put in a good effort. I didn't think we. I don't know if our determination in certain areas of the game was where it needed to be to beat a team that was real desperate tonight. Fighting for their playoff life, and I'll give them credit. They came in on the road, and it wasn't like we outshot them, but it was a pretty close hockey game, I thought. I'd have to go back and watch it, but again, they got the 2 power play goals and 2 goal-mouth scramble goals, which is kind of indicative to the way the game went.
Even though it was 4-0 and the 2 power play goals, I mean, you did feel you had a lot of opportunities, just didn't connect.
Well, we had a lot. We had, I think, I haven't checked the final number, but our chances were higher than average tonight. I know that. But they should be. When you have 7 power plays, you're going to have a lot more chances. It was a weird game. Half the game was power plays. So there wasn't a lot of flow to the game. Usually when there's one ref, it's the opposite. There's not as many calls. I thought there was a lot of stick infractions tonight.
All right, what was the difference? What was the difference here tonight? 7 minors apiece, but you know they were 2 for 7. You guys were 0 for 7. I don't know if you thought that was the difference. What other factors were there?
Yeah, it was kind of a funny game, like you mentioned. There was a lot of penalties tonight. Special teams played a big part of it, and you know they won the special teams game. And the other side of it, we just weren't able to. It's just something seemed to be a little bit off. You know, like couldn't get shots through. I thought our execution with passes wasn't as good as it normally is, and it was just a lot of little things that added up that kind of made the difference.
Well, tell me something. Since you came here, have you adjusted? You know, moving in the middle of the season, starting out with Edmonton, going to Oklahoma, coming here. How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's. I think the beginning of the year was a bit of a whirlwind. There was a lot of uncertainty with me and my wife, and you know where we were going to be, and you know when we got traded, it was obviously a bit of an adjustment. First time being traded and going through that whole process, but I think we settled in very nicely. We like it here. We like the town. We like living accommodations. I love the guys, the group, the organization's first class. So you know, and we're a good team. So that always helps a lot.
Now. You had the pleasure, I guess, of your dad was a player. Your dad was your coach last year. How often do you guys talk, or do you talk much nightly, or I mean, how do you communicate since you're in the same business?
Yeah, I think I think we keep our professional relationship and our personal relationship separate. And obviously, when I was in Edmonton, that you know it was a little bit more difficult to do that. But you know, we probably talk as much as any father-son would chat, and we tend to. We talk a little bit of hockey, but mostly it's just kind of personal matters.
Will, when it down 2-0, it's still ball game. Kandari's goal there late, it was 5-on-3 goal, late in the third. I mean, how badly did that hurt?
Well, I think the biggest part of that was we had a 2-on-1. I mean, it could have been 2-1, and then ended up being 3-0 off that call. And it's a tricky call, and it is what it is, but. We have to find a way to get that kill, and I mean, bottom line is we got to find a way to get back into the game. I thought just slowly kind of slipped away on us, and we never really had a push. We never really had a shift where we gained a lot of momentum and trying to get the ball back in our favor. But it was just one of those games, and I think it's important to kind of nip it in the butt, and kind of we got to come out with a strong effort tomorrow.
The 2-on-1 was right before he scored, and.
Yeah, the penalty was on the 2-on-1.
That's right.
Jeffrey was fishing for the puck in the guy's feet, and obviously we felt it was clean, and obviously they felt it was a penalty. So just one of those things, and the referee made the call, and we got to live with it.
Last season when Oklahoma was here, were you in that game playing here?
Yeah, I played here one game with Oklahoma when we were here last year. Yeah.
What was it like for you, if you remember much about playing against Utica with the atmosphere here, the home crowd, and now you're part of the home crowd? Any difference?
Yeah, I think I remember when we played here, I was surprised. It was my first time playing here, and I was surprised of the fan support. And I thought Utica had a really good team despite where they were in the standings. And now coming here and being a part of the team, it's no different. The fans here are great, great support within the community, and we got a pretty good team this year. So.